Label bracketed sentence. So, an alternative type of diagramming in which the constituent of sentence structure can be marked off by using labeled brackets. For example, we have a word, we have a sentence in which we have different words. So we put bracket around each and every word. For example, we have it's a constituent of a sentence and we have put bracket around it. Dog, it's a constituent of a sentence and we have put bracket around it. Similarly, we do the same at phrase level. For example, we have the phrase the dog and we put bracket around this phrase. Similarly, we have loved the dog. So it's a phrase, it's a verb phrase, so we put a bracket around it. So at the sentence level, we also put the brackets around the sentence. The dog loved the girl. So it's a sentence and we have put two brackets around this sentence. So this is another way of describing the constituent of a sentence. So now let's see that how do we label each constituent in a sentence. For example, if you look at this, in the first place we put brackets. So we have the sentence, so you can see that D is bracketed, boy is bracketed. So these are two individual constituent of a phrase, and then we have put a bracket around this phrase. Then we come on to the next phrase, that is love the dog. So this is a verb phrase. So we have first the verb love and we have put bracket around it. Then we have the dog, it's a noun phrase, and we have put bracket around each word, each constituent. So in this example of diagramming, you can see that each constituent is diagrammed. So when we have diagrammed or put brackets around each constituent, now we reach to the minimal constituent in a sentence. Now we can then label each constituent using these abbreviated grammatical terms. So we have divided each constituent from other on the basis of word, phrases, and then the whole sentence. And now we can label each constituent and then the group of constituent on word, phrase, and sentence level. So we use these abbreviated terms. For example, we use art for article or determiner, verb, V for verb, and for noun. And then we have verb phrase, VP for verb phrase, NP for noun phrase, and S for the sentence. So with the help of these abbreviations, we can label the whole sentence on the constituent, phrase, and then sentence level. So you can see that we have the largest constituent, that is sentence, right? Sentence is the highest in the hierarchical structure of a sentence, right? So this is the hierarchical organization of the constituent. You can see we have sentence and then we have a noun phrase. Noun phrase consists of art, article, and noun. So each constituent of the noun phrase is labeled. Then we have a verb phrase. Verb phrase consists of verb plus a noun phrase. So we have brackets around the verb, that is loved, and then we have the bracket of the phrase around the dog, that is a noun phrase, and then art and noun. So we can understand through this that sentence is at the highest position in this hierarchical organization. Then comes the noun phrase. Noun phrase is at the higher than art and noun, and then we move on to the verb phrase. Verb phrase is higher, and then verb consists of loved, that is of verb, and then again noun phrase consists of art, that is article, and noun phrase. So this hierarchical organization of the sentence with the label brackets help us in understanding the hierarchy of the sentence. That really very useful for describing sentences in any language. So constituent analysis is useful for describing the structure of English sentences. So we have seen that we can take any sentence in an English language, and with the help of the separation of the each constituent with the help of brackets and then bigger brackets and then the bigger brackets, we can get the highest, higher and the lowest constituent of the sentence. It's not only useful for English language. We can also take a sentence from any other language, and with the help of this constituent analysis and these label brackets, we can easily get the sentence into this diagram, and it can be very useful in understanding its hierarchy